Welcome back to another Backpage Gaming video. Today we are looking at the man himself. He returns. It is Nabil Fekir's FUT Birthday card. Robbie's going to be asking him some questions about the card, seeing what I thought of him. Robbie, let's get into it, my friend.
Absolutely. I'm sure everyone is excited for this card. His road to the knockout was loved by everyone. One of the best SBCs of the year, a lot of people say. Did you do him, Jack? I think you did, didn't you?
I did. I reviewed him, in fact.
Did you? Okay.
Yeah.
Do you remember what you gave him?
I can't remember off the top of my head what I gave him, but
yeah,
I'm going to say I do, I've actually used him vaguely recently. I use him in objectives quite a bit. And even
it's not like you as well to keep a player that long.
I know, yeah. This guy is a worthy successor to him. He is fantastic. Probably one of the better cards I've tried recently, really.
Really?
Yeah, he just does his job really well.
Yeah, I'm guessing you used him as a cam.
I tried him both cam, left striker, and right striker. He's been, all over me, if you will. Yeah, absolutely, mate. Honestly, he knows, I've had him in 7 positions. Well, 3 really, but
170 positions for 70 minutes.
Bro, I would not last that long with him. But yeah, so Nabil Fekir. I think one thing that the 87 is road to knockout is lacking now is pace. And Robbie, this is something that this card, in fact, the FUT Birthday has plenty. He's got a wonderful pace split for a cam.
I was going to say, 95 acceleration. I think that's the way you want it to be for a cam, particularly. The little pockets of space that open up that you need him to burst into, don't you? Which is always nice.
He bursts into some real little pockets. I'm his little pocket pussy. I'm not scared to admit it.
God, you can't. Can you say that?
Absolutely.
We're 2 minutes into the video now, so we will. Yeah.
It's too late, yeah. So he'll receive the ball. He'll be really fast off the dribble. He'll be really fast off the sprint. Everything that he does seems to be so nippy. And granted, he does obviously lose a little bit of the pace over a longer distance, but with that initial burst, that's all you need. I did use a hunter on him.
Yeah.
I think that's probably the best chem style really for him, because it gets his sprint speed all the way up, or as close to 99 as we can get. So off the rip, he just feels really quick, and having that as your cam position, it makes it a lot easier to spray a ball down one side or down the other, because he can quickly get into different positions. Different shooting positions or different passing positions. That is.
Which position do you think was most suited to him, or was he most suited to? Should I say?
I think it was probably cam.
Okay. Yeah. I'd expect that.
Yeah, I did really like him at striker though. So I think if you've got somebody that you really set on playing at cam, he'd be perfectly good at striker. I think right striker especially. Left striker was good because he's across the body shots, as well as having an outside foot shot trait was really useful. He's kind of just got a bit of everything really. I think the only thing that does let him down in this department is his weak foot, weirdly enough.
Really? Okay. It's a 4-star. Does it not feel
it's like a 4-star. It just doesn't feel quite 4-star enough for me, really. I think I've got used to Suarez, who had an outrageous 4-star weak foot. And granted, he's not as expensive as Suarez or anything, but I was just expecting a little bit more, perhaps, from the weak foot. But like I said, with having the outside foot shot trait, it's kind of negated somewhat, but it's still a bit annoying, isn't it? Go on.
In terms of the other star, something we're not touched on, he has got the 5-star skills now. It's a huge bonus, I assume. I mean, what did he feel like in terms of skills? Did it really elevate Fekir, I'm guessing?
Who he reminded me of, bro, he elevated me, I'll tell you that much for free. So, who he reminded me of was Grincha from, obviously I used Grincha quite a lot last year.
Yeah. Similar sort of height, aren't they?
They're similar height. They're both quite, they've got a bit of body about them. He's got a bit of thickness. And I've always got a sickness for it. So that combined with, he's a stocky body type, which is actually not a problem at all.
Really. He's got bunda.
He was fine, bro. Honestly, big bunda. 88 strength, 86 aggression, which is wonderful stats to have. 97 balance, which is probably
I was going to touch on that.
The biggest
one.
It's
odd that the agility is 9 lower than the balance. Usually it's the other way round, isn't it? You never really see it this way.
No, bro, honestly.
Good on the ball?
He's so good on the ball. Like I say, he's got a bloody force field around him. Whether that's his arse or an actual force field, I don't know. But
he's got his own gravitational pull with that thing.
He does. honestly, people bounce off him. He's just got the sticky factor, man. You know, everyone hated coming up against the 87, and I guarantee everyone's going to hate coming up against this one.
Yeah. Just
as much, if not more, perhaps. He does feel like a really worthwhile upgrade. You know, if you are really still enjoying the 87, go ahead, get this card. He feels different enough to feel like an upgrade, if that makes sense. He'll feel different.
Yeah, yeah. The 5-star skills, isn't it? If it was just 4-star, 5-star, I think you'd maybe not.
It's the 5-star skills that really what makes players feel different. I think
players with a stocky body type I like. You know, the big body players with 5-star skills. I think it really makes them feel good, like a Cantona. Players like
absolutely.
That. Yeah,
he feels like maybe like a little Cantona, like a little fast Cantona.
Okay, yeah.
I suppose all of them, you know, like Puskás, that's similar. You know, he feels like Puskás if you've used him a bit.
Yeah.
I've used him in draft a bit, but not in real gameplay.
Boy, isn't he?
But still, he's really, really good. Bro, I'm gonna get into the end card.
Go on.
I've given him. Now this might not be I've given him a 9.5. I think it's a little lower. His weak foot kind of let me down a bit. His pace is not. It's not a problem it can, but you know, when you're in those tight games, you want him to be a little bit faster, maybe over a longer distance, because you can sometimes get into those positions and get into those scenarios. But apart from that, mate, that's just me being quite pedantic. Value for coins, I've given an 8.5.
Yeah, I don't think this is badly priced.
I think this is a really, really good price and Fekir as well. He's French. Obviously, there's about 12 million French players in the game that link to him. La Liga's also become really strong in recent weeks in terms of leagues. Yeah.
I'm having big SBC regrets for that Griezmann, especially now.
Yeah.
That's for not doing it, by the way, guys.
You'll be glad to know then, Robbie. Best links. I've not put him in there.
Okay. No,
I've put Mbappe, normal Mbappe.
I've still got him in my team. He's fantastic.
Yeah. Fekir at cam and Mbappe up top. You know, whatever formation you're rocking, that'd be deadly. Yeah. I've put Koundé, honourable mentions, my hero. I've used him for a long, long time now. I think he's one of the better centre-backs I've used in the game. And then I've also put Miranda Hart. She's a great comedian. And she's really tall. And, you know, it's just good defender. It's a good strong link. It's not too boring. Obviously, you can have Griezmann. He is French, so there's a few people that link to him.
Definitely,
Chem style, like I say, is Hunter. I don't really think there's another option. Potentially Hawk, maybe, but
I think Hunter's the move.
He felt really strong anyway, and I wanted to get that sprint speed up just so it felt like he can get, you know, across a longer distance.
Yeah.
Relatively quickly. Quickly?
Quickly.
Yeah. I had a quick wee when I used him. Needed some incontinence
like a puppy. Yeah, like a puppy.
Yeah, perhaps. Yeah.
Well, there you go, boys.
For him.
Maybe the most sus review we've ever done, maybe?
I don't know. We'll have to wait and see what the ladies and gentlemen think, Rob.
Yeah, absolutely. Boys, if you've enjoyed it, make sure you smash the like button. Hit the subscribe button as well. We're bringing out daily content, some more Fut Birthday reviews, some other things as well. Go follow us on Twitter, Twitch. We're streaming literally right after we've recorded this as well. So it'll be too late by that point, but follow us for future streams. Boys, in the meantime, I've been Robbie.
I've been Jack.
And we've been Backpage Gaming. See you later.
See ya.